That's the mindset. The whole thing in one place, and then the part where the road splits and you pick your way down it. So let me put it back together before you choose. This is the part you carry into everything that comes next. It started with one line. AI is exceptionally powerful if you find the leverage points and you insert the human at those leverage points and you take the time and do the work. Then it becomes an extension of you 10 times in your throughput in a relatively mechanical and accurate way. And if you don't do the work at the leverage points, it doesn't. That last line is the whole module. Everything else is learning to live by it. The first thing it taught you was to tell profitable apart from cool. Cool impresses a friend, profitable pays you. The difference is always a leverage point. Somebody's time saved, somebody's work multiplied, or a customer paying. No point of leverage, no return, no matter how slick the demo looks. So you learned the 3 kinds of build that actually pay. A time-saving automation that takes a 3-hour job down to 5 minutes. A work multiplying tool that lets one person do the work of 3. And a customer-facing product that adds a line of revenue. And the test you carry around now, before you build anything, name where the payoff is. Whose time does it save? Whose work does it multiply? Who pays? Can't answer that, it won't pay. That filter alone has already changed how you look at every idea. Then, we went and found those leverage points, where the value actually hides in a business. The same handful of spots over and over. Customer-facing repetition. Internal handoffs, where work crosses a desk and somebody rebuilds the context every time. Data to decision flows. Content production at scale. 4 patterns, and most businesses are sitting on all 4. The move is to pick one and name the multiplier in plain numbers. 3 hours a week, 2 weeks down to 2 days, one marketer shipping the output of 3. If you can't say the multiplier out loud, you haven't found the point yet, keep looking. Then we scoped it. Because a real leverage point dies just as fast from doing too much. Version 1 is the smallest build that proves that multiplier. Not the whole vision, the proof. Every feature you're tempted by runs through 3 buckets. Include it if the multiplier needs it, cut it if it doesn't move the number, defer it if it compounds later, but isn't the proof. And it ships in 1 to 3 weeks, not 1 to 3 months. Because past that, the excitement fades, the brief drifts, and the build that was going to pay just quietly never arrives. And then the money. If you're building for a client, you price it. A fixed price, a cut of the value it creates, or a retainer to keep adding leverage over time. And hear this part. Most people undercharge, badly. A build that saves a client $30,000 a year is not a freelance gig. If you're building inside your own business, you measure it instead. Hours, save times what your time is worth. Customers gain times what a customer is worth. Revenue you can trace back to the build. Different math, same discipline. Whichever side you're on, one rule holds: track the multiplier. The measurement isn't the chore, it's the asset. It's the proof that earns you the next build, the higher price, the bigger swing. Now, here's the half I want you to really sit with, because it's where most people quietly fall down. Finding the leverage point is only half of it. The other half is doing the real work at it. AI does a tremendous amount, but there is no autopilot. It is not set it and forget it. You still write the spec in detail, so it's right. You still review the plan before it runs. You still steer it when it drifts. That work, the spec, the review, the steering, is the human inserted exactly where it counts. And it's the whole reason the right build turns into a build that pays. Find the point. Then do the work at the point. Skip either half and the return doesn't come. And that's bigger than this module. Being able to build is no longer the rare part. The wall came down, the doors open. What separates people now isn't access, it's execution. The real work at the leverage points. That's the currency now. So that's what you've got. You can tell a build that pays from one that just looks cool. You can find the leverage point, scope it so it ships, and price it or measure it. And you know it only counts if you do the real work at it. That is the ROI mindset. The same foundation, no matter who you end up building for. Which is the question waiting for you right now. Because from here, the road forks and you pick. One way is the consultant path. You build for other businesses and you charge them for it. And here's the honest opportunity in that. Most businesses haven't found this. They don't have these skills. They're still stuck between thinking AI is magic and thinking it's hype, and they've got real money to spend on someone who can actually build. They don't know how to do this. You do. That gap is the whole opening. If you don't already run a business with a stack of builds waiting, this is the higher leverage road. It's where the money is, and it's wide open. The other way is the in-business path. You build inside your own business, and you measure the return, the time you got back, the customers you added, the revenue you lifted. If you already run something, those leverage points are sitting right there inside it, waiting for you to go work them. Both are real. Both pay. Pick the one that fits where you actually are. And if you're honestly not sure, go the consultant way first. Building for other people sharpens your scoping faster than anything, because their money's on the line and the brief has to be tight, and you bring those instincts back to your own business stronger. Most operators are better off building for someone else first. And if you want to look at where this goes at full size, this isn't theory. Go look at ScaleBoss, a production business operating system. Live right now. Real companies running their operations on it every day. That's what the mindset looks like, running at full scale. And I'm building one in public myself, Revistack, the first piece, a tool called Brand Engine, built on this exact test, on a budget that used to be impossible. Go see them when you want proof it works. For now, you've got the mindset and you've got the choice. Pick your path. I'll see you down the one you take.